I just got done with my run. Now I got to go to the gym, practice golf. Then I have meetings this afternoon. So a lot of things to get done today. I got to fit 100 pounds in a 20-pound sack. So let's get to it. Another day rocking the gym. Whew. All right, a little protein infusion time. Delicious. You probably wanted me to throw that all over the place, right? That would have made a YouTube video if I'd have thrown that all over the place. Okay, this is a must post-workout. 15 minutes in the hot box. Now, a lot of people ask me about meditation. For me, this place is perfect. It's quiet, it's silent, and it's hot in here. So I focus in on just relaxing and a little bit of moment with God or the universe. It just gives me a time just to break things down. I love it in here. 15 minutes in the hot box, finding some inner peace and some inner joy after you work out is just awesome. Hey guys, JB here. Getting ready to head over to the club, just driving over there right now. Ready to hit some balls today. I'm gonna spend about an hour here. I'm super swamped, and I don't know about you, but trying to fit everything in, especially when you have a lot of big goals, can be challenging sometimes. Just like having to record this every day, do my podcast every day, have meetings all the time. I have a Zoom meeting this afternoon. I have my radio show this afternoon at 6 o'clock, and then my Raiders play tonight. So you're probably watching this the next day. So they either won or lost, but I've got a lot to do. So my big point is we've got to learn to be consistent even when we're busy. So I'm trying to get better at this godforsaken game of golf, and I'm super busy. I've got a lot going on. We got a couple companies and a lot of things happening, and but I still got to find the time. So I'm carving out literally just carving out about an hour and a half here is about all I could do to get myself over to the range and work on my swing for an hour and a half. And the truth is that an hour and a half is better than no time at all. And so whether you're writing a book or building a business or working just to become a better person, right? Or have more energy or feel better, or any of those things, one of the key things that we need to do is just do something about it every day. That does include Saturdays and Sundays. And I know a lot of people are like, that's my day off. But the truth is, consistency is what really makes a difference. You see, for me, when I started, my business 10 years ago, that I really feel, and you hear me talk about this in all the vlogs, that the thing that made the big difference was me having to do it every day. Now, back in the day when I did my podcast, I used to do just Monday through Friday, and I did that for years. But then I went to every day, and it really made a difference. One of my mentors is Casey Neistat, who does this daily vlogging, and he's just retired from it because he's, sold his business for $25 million to CNN. Casey discusses that how his business really jumped is when he started to do something every day. And so consistency is the key thing. If you're going to learn a language, if you're going to write a book, if you're going to start a business, you need to do something every single day. But let's talk a little bit about taking a break once in a while. Well, the truth is there are times that you need to take a break. We all do. We're human beings, right? We've got to, take a breather once in a while, or why are we doing what we're doing anyways? As you know, I'm a lifestyle guy. You can tell from the vlogs, I try to golf every day and get out in nature and also do my computer stuff. But I also understand the aspect of sprinting. And
here's the deal. In life, there's times that you got to sprint. Casey Neistat sprinted for a year and a half. And that year and a half sprint brought him $25 million. Now, here's the deal. It wasn't just a year and a half sprint. It was the 10 years that he put into his business that really worked. So there are times that you have to sprint and you have to go after it. Now, personally, I enjoy this vlogging. I'm having fun with it just because I'm learning the technology. I guess one day maybe I'll get tired of it and it won't be fun anymore. But the truth is I'm enjoying it and I'm having fun with it. So that helps with the consistency. Golf is the same thing. I enjoy it, so it helps with the consistency level a little bit. But there are times we need to take a break and we need to step back. And so I haven't done it on the vlog yet because I'm in a sprint. But there will be times that maybe I'll record a few ahead, or I'll let you know I'm taking a week off, I'm going to take a break. But the main thing that I'm addressing here is that most people aren't willing to do the sprint or sprint long enough, especially when it comes to the internet stuff like this. It's like they sprint for, 12 episodes like me, and they put some time into it, and then they give up because it didn't take off after 12 episodes. It's going to take a lot more than 12. I don't even have any thoughts of this actually doing anything until there's at least 100 episodes and I figure out how to do it. So what I want you to think about today on the vlog is doing something consistently every day, even if it's 10 minutes, whatever it is. If you're writing a book, if you're building a business, if you're working on your house, if you're taking care of your health, just focus on doing something every day and watch how the momentum will come. It's awesome. I keep a journal every single day. It's called the Sacred Six Journal. I had my book, The Sacred Six. And in that journal, I keep the consistency numbers, meaning how many days have I gone without drinking? How many days have I written? How many times have I gone to the gym, or at least focused on my health? Those are the things that I look to do. And it's like, once you get the numbers going, it's almost like a game. It's like I've done this so many days in a row. I'm 72 days in a row. I don't want to stop. And it's kind of like this vlog. It's like, this is episode 12. I can't wait to episode 30. When I get to 30, I'm not going to stop at 31, right? Because you're trying to break your record. And for me, that's what I do. I try to focus on consistency. How many days in a row have I studied my Spanish? How many days in a row have I did my spiritual reading or my reading? How many days in a row have I worked on my golf game? And the goals that I have, and as you know with the Sacred Six, we only have 6, right? That's the key thing. So we have 6 things that we're working on. So that means there should be, you should be working on 6 things a day. And again, could be 10 minutes, could be 5 minutes, but at least put some effort into it. Okay, that's what it's about. All right, I'm getting to the golf course. Time to hit some balls. Back at practice. Here we go again. So out on the golf course today, and really, really old bad habits that I'm working through. But like this vlog's about, it's all about consistency and persistence. That's the only way you're gonna get better, a little bit every day.